Our next guest is a top draft prospect in the 2023 NBA 2K League draft. His name is Ryan Harris, but you might know him as Spam. Spam, welcome to the show.
Appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you for having me. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm sure you're excited about the upcoming draft. So for the 2K fans that aren't familiar with your game, how's your play style? What do you play like out there?
When I first started playing 2K, I was more like just a scorer, but as I got older and started playing the game a lot more and played better players all the time, I started making play calls. I started
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Roby in at the 4. Pass to MP, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now, here's MP. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He gets it in there.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the boards.
Now, here's Wiggins. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Famers.
Here's Curry, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Here's MP, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Poeltl.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Jones. Last time, 14 points for him. Wiggins against Johnson. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Curry finds Looney. Now MP. He's got 7. Second chance shot. Looney with the bucket.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
They double him with MP. Here's Roby. The shot missing. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's MP, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And here is MP. He had 35 points last game out. Scored the basket, his 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you can see they were pressing, and that one in the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, also, anytime you're having trouble getting...
Substitution on the court.
Pirtle, the pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Roby. Back to Vassell. The pass to Roby from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the court right now for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson.
Number 71.
Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Jones. And it's Roby in at the power forward. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Jones kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Here's MP. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Jones has it in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jones. Here's Pirtle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. MP looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and you hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. And at times you'll see it.
2 minutes.
They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Iguodala outside. Back to MP. Into the lane. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul.
Substitution.
So it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead.
Score, your Warriors 36. The Spurs 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Looney in at the 5 down low. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk. than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the paint, here's Vassell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Vassell's got his first points of the night. Warriors leading by 10. Curry dishes to MP. Calls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Lets it go from 14. That shot, no good. Great tee that time from Green.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Johnson outside. Pass to Pirtle. Over MP. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Jones. And finally, that one's good. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
MP up top, defended by Jones.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
MP outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Some changes for Golden State. Kumingas come in for Looney. Thompson comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Vassell. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
MP, that's for 2. Here's Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Richardson outside. Pass to Collins. Over MP. Warriors with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Spurs trail by 18. Here's Vassell. Richardson finds Vassell. Drives to the hoop. On target from 13 feet. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
That's the
Well,
end of
through
the
3
third
quarters of
quarter.
play,
With
down
the
double
score,
digits. It maybe difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the...
Yeah, I definitely came out looking to put in work. You know, I know there's been some talk or whatever about my shooting, but I think I silenced some folks tonight. You know, I'm a born scorer, man.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly clear.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect me, man, that's all.
Right. Well, make sure to let her know that I was clear with you that this is an off-the-records interview.
Bro, it sounds like she put the fear in your heart a little bit.
Yeah, well, she knows a lot about my personal life. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right,
Anyway.
Interesting, but we can leave it at that.
Anyway, what I know so far is that Othello Akpem has been butting heads with people in the front office.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yep, 100% true.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. But I do have to ask you, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't usually do things like this, so just bear with me a little bit. They wanted to eliminate distractions so the team could just function at its highest level, you know? With all the negative press they got for drafting me, they knew that it would continue to be a story long past it should have been. And they didn't want me or my teammates to have to answer any questions about it, man.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, he couldn't even get on board with it, man. The entire organization had a...
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
Tell you the truth, John, I'm not sure. But it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no logical explanation for it. So all I could think of is that he had some sort of axe to grind.
YMP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might. Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad, they just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
like it. Great choice. Those suit you perfectly. I like it. Great choice. Those suit you perfectly. That seems like it suits you. Good idea. I thought you'd like that. Excellent pick. I had that in mind for you when you came in. Oh, that's just your style. Very nice. Anything else? Lots of other options to go with that one. Nice choice. Great selection. I'm loving that. I like it. Great choice. Those suit you perfectly.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along.
Just a couple blocks away from the famed Superdome. And they'll fill every seat for the big one tonight.
Championship game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, standing at point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dome here in New Orleans. It's the 1982 National Championship game. The Georgetown Hoyas facing off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. With Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike, both of these teams featuring incredible freshmen.
For North Carolina, guard Michael Jordan has been fantastic. Averaging about 13 points per game, shooting well over 50% from the field. Jordan is a big game player.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, the 7-foot freshman, Pat Ewing, leads the way.
And you know what, Kevin? Defensively, I don't know if I've seen anybody better than Ewing. Controls the paint, protects the rim, and you can be assured that Pat Ewing is going to make it tough for Carolina to score the ball inside.
And even as a freshman, he will have an impact on this game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McCray at the forwards. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Greg Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Outside, Ewing. The shot by Duncan, nobody around. Pass to Floyd. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in.
In amongst the big, bad Carolina defense, Sleepy Floyd gets it to go.
Clark, Ewing, and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either.
Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shots.
Nash outside. Here's Floyd. Fires from 14. The rebound by Jordan. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play, guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient, teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
And without question, it's a packed house. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in a dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their season averages. We'll see how they adjust tonight. Kevin?
We will indeed. Thank you, D.A. This is the first title game in a dome in 11 years. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan.
Basketball.
And it's good to 2 points. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman, Mike, starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. Adams checked in. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Bailey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Tar Heels leading by 3. Jordan looking around. Michael Jordan, what a leaper!
Jordan gets the hoop and one more coming up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. The Hoyas trail by 6.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
Second shot opportunity from NBA three-point range, Michael Jordan.
For a freshman, I think Michael Jordan is showing incredible concentration and focus. And it doesn't seem like it's easy to throw him off his game offensively either.
Weber dishes to Ewing to the left side wing. Bailey misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Jordan with the bucket.
You know, his form is pretty clean and efficient. Jordan obviously has put in pretty good work on his mid-range jumper.
You hit slam, an early statement from Ewing.
I'll tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
Here's Bailey. Knocks it loose. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, so they'll have 1-1 right now and that chance at the line. La Jolla is shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-1, so the chance now to make it 2. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jordan outside. It's good. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
And great shot selection by North Carolina. This is a team that was over 60% during the regular season.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
The way Jordan flies through the air, it's not like other guys. He's still going up when others are coming down.
The pass to Bailey. down low and stolen by Perkins. Bacon the pass to Caldwell, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Barnett is checked in for North Carolina. Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Floyd comes in for Weber, and the Hoyas call time here. And as both teams pause action here for a minute, these players are focused on staying hydrated with Gatorade, which is crucial to helping them play the entire game.
No question about it, partner. We all know how important it is to keep your energy up. And Gatorade certainly helps big time in that regard.
Passes to Floyd. And, well, that looks like an intentional foul there. Any idea why, Clark?
No idea at all, Kevin. I mean, maybe he wanted a break? Come on, man. I assume he'll be hearing about that one because that was not a good play.
That's good from Floyd. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think he liked Big John Thompson, didn't he? No good from Jordan. The Hoyas trail by 6. Duncan in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Monroe's checked in for Barnett. Coach Fratello, they've been effective on the offensive end in this one.
Yeah, they've created good looks and made the most of them.
And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yeah.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. Adams checked in.
On the offensive end, Floyd can be very impressive. He's already scored over 2,000 points in his career with Georgetown. And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense. The Conference Freshman of the Year, guard Michael Jordan appears headed to stardom.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
In the battle of star freshmen. And we've been watching it all night, Mike. Scoring-wise, Michael Jordan getting the better of Pat Ewing.
Jordan has raised the level of his game in this NCAA tournament final. Michael living up to the hype thus far.
Indeed he is. And here is Jordan. He's got 25. And out of bounds, the Hoyas will take it.
Hoyas ball.
Davis is checked in for the Hoyas.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Duncan. To the middle. Here's Ewing. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
Physical play, that's all there is to it. North Carolina doesn't want to get in Ewing's way.
Now, here's Jordan. Over Duncan. Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Duncan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Jordan is looking as confident as ever, coming off that 18-point game in the semifinals.
Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess high that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title lost with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? Mike, we're still in the first half, but Jordan's been fantastic so far.
Jordan is not just scoring, but he's also been efficient, not wasting his chances.
Here's Ewing. Not this time. The Tar Heels trailing. Fires it up. Bacon the pass to Barnett. To the inside. Duncan against Jordan. Good.
Basketball.
Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Tar Heels.
Assist.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Nash outside. Davis against Worthy. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hoyas lead by 2.
Hard for North Carolina to contest this. Ewing uses his size to snatch the rebound and get a shot of his own.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Duncan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 33 points for Jordan.
Perkins.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Perkins with the block.
Great positioning from Perkins defensively there. And we know defense wins championships.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And Worthy has got it here for North Carolina. They've led by as much as 10. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jordan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jordan's got 35 in the game. Floyd passes to Ewing. Over Worthy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A 7-footer with moves. Pat Ewing. That guy is a future first overall pick.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Tar Heels. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Nash outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Duncan. Perkins pulls it in. Now the Tar Heels with it. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. We've got Barnett. Aiken is out there with Worthy. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Perkins, and it's center. That's the group starting the second half for Art Graham. North Carolina freshman Michael Jordan. Fantastic, Mike, so far.
Shooting it well. Looking very comfortable shooting in a dome. Jordan will be key down the stretch.
Lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 37 points for Michael Jordan.
James
and here are the Hoyas now, trailing by 2.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Floyd. He's got 6. Duncan outside. Now here's Nash. Guarded closely. Can't hit from in close.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels. I think it's time for him to see a lot of bodies, put plenty of guys on him.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage.
Adams, he's checked in for North Carolina. And Georgetown also making a switch. Green's checked in. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Boy, those are terrific college basketball players. No good from Ewing. Tar Heels leading by 5. And out of bounds. The Hoyas will take it.
Georgetown ball. Substitution on the court.
Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
Duncan surveying the D. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Using all of that nearly 8-foot wingspan, Ewing cleans up the mess with the putback jam.
Jordan against Duncan. A nice shot by Jordan.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or dunk under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
When we look back at this game, fouls could be the key. Already the single bonus.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Tar Heels leading by 3. Here's Jordan. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 44.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics. Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Jordan outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jordan's got 11 in the second half. And stolen by Perkins. Here's Worthy, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
On the court.
Exactly the play you expect from Worthy in a high-stakes game. I mean, giving everything he has and able to get the and one chance as a result.
Adams, he's checked in for North Carolina. Bailey, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Mike, when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well, getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense.
And Jordan gets it to go.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. And here's North Carolina now. And Jordan throws it down.
Hey, the word is out on Jordan's bounce and athleticism. I mean, tremendous leaping ability on the slam there.
Weber, the pass to Bailey. Now, here is Weber. Defense is right there. McCray kicks to Weber. Right wing. Here's Bailey. And again, Georgetown no good.
He was all alone. Just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
Outside, Jordan. Played in the national title game. This might not be popular basketball, but guys, this is smart basketball. Out to the right wing. Caldwell passes to Jordan. Here's Bacon. Jordan inside. Guarded by Green. Jordan the pass to Caldwell. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Well, one Tar Heel is stepping up, Mike, in the national title game, freshman Michael Jordan.
We expected that from Michael. He's a big game player. And boy, Jordan's been huge tonight.
Just gigantic. Green left side. And he can't bank that one in. And Adams has got the ball here for North Carolina. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. It's Nash with the drive. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
The assist.
Duncan's got 4 assists in the game.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Adams with it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And the Hoyas making a change here. Points checked in. And the Hoyas call time here. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And he looks to be in total control right now. The defense keeps failing to slow him down. And the more he scores, the more confidence he gains.
The Hoyas trail by 12. Adams brings the double team. Here's Floyd. Adams defending, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking advantage of the over-anxious D, Floyd draws a whistle here.
James Worthy taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's stolen by Duncan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jordan against Nash. Perkins, the pass to Jordan. Over Nash. And North Carolina with another miss.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Ewing, good.
Ewing, just a shade under 7 feet tall. Really hard to cover Ewing in space.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouling.
Now Adams.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Ewing's shot is good.
Ewing, with his size and strength, it takes more than a little contact to stop Ewing on the inside.
Jordan up top, covered by Duncan. Jordan outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Now the Hoyas with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside. That's good, and the Tar Heels lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ewing.
What pressure? I know it's the finals, but Ewing shrugging it off. And Georgetown knows they can count on him to deliver.
This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player.
And Green slams it in.
Surveying the floor well and settling into the offense. Good sign from Ewing.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
Timeout for the Tar Heels.
.114 left here in the second half of the game. Perkins, the pass to Bacon. Here's Jordan. Clutch point from Michael Jordan. What confidence we're seeing from the freshman.
There's something about this young man's demeanor, his comportment. I feel like we're going to be seeing this for a long, long time. I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
Knights checked in for Sam Perkins.
These are huge shots. We'll see if Ewing can hold up. Cool as a cucumber as he knocks down all his free throws. Great job getting them to go when it counts.
Here's Jordan. It's in!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
There's 48 seconds left in this one. And stolen by Jordan. Over to the left wing. Adams. It's rebounded by Ewing. Clark, this is an important possession here.
Under pressure, we'll see how well they execute now.
Nash at the line for two.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Thomas checked in for North Carolina. Both free throws good from Nash.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game now.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Tar Heels making a change here. Roberts checked in, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Sleepy Floyd, first personal foul.
And he makes the first of the 1-1. Stewart's checked in for North Carolina.
Substitution
and so
on the court.
both free throws are good. That's a 4-point ball.
Those free throws now make this a 2-possession game.
And so John Thompson decides to call timeout. Thomas checked in for the Tar Heels. Monroe comes in for Adams. 27 seconds left to play here in the second half. Here's Floyd. Thomas with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Patrick Ewing, first personal foul. Thomas at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Hoyas making a change here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Floyd, covered by Monroe. Floyd passes to Ewing. The Hoyas with another miss, and he commits the intentional foul.
Ewing, second personal foul.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are national champions. What a season, 32-2, now a national title to make it complete.
James Worthy, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. It was a blend of youth and experience for UNC.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, a bitter defeat, but they'll be back.
Kevin, as long as they have Pat Ewing, I think Georgetown makes another title run next year.
I agree. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with